Good afternoon. Few mandatory announcements on safety for people present at the location of this meeting. This premises has been sanitized and audited for safety protocol. There are 2 exits in front of the dais. In case of an emergency, kindly use the exits and assemble at the assembly point at the ground floor and await for further instructions. Please do not re-enter the premises. Dear shareholders, good afternoon and welcome to the meeting of the equity shareholders of Tata Steel Limited. This meeting is being convened pursuant to the directions of the Hon'ble National Company Law Tribunal, Mumbai Bench, in the matter of the Scheme of Amalgamation amongst Tata Steel Limited and the Tinplate Company of India Limited and their respective shareholders. In terms of the directions of the Honorable NCLT, this meeting is being conducted over audiovisual means. My name is Parvatisam Kanchinadam, and I am the Company Secretary and Chief Legal Officer of the company. I would like to take you through certain details relating to your participation at this meeting. The facility of joining this meeting through audiovisual means is being made available for members on first-come, first-served basis. All members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid disturbance arising from the background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Once we commence the Q&A session, the chairman will sequentially announce the names of shareholders who have conveyed their desire to speak at this meeting. Upon being called, the host will give appropriate access to the concerned shareholder to speak. Before you commence speaking, please be mindful of the following. Use the earphones so that the narrative is clearly audible to all the participants. Remember to minimize the noise in the background. Ensure that you have a strong Wi-Fi connection and that the same is not connected to other devices. Ensure that no other background applications are running on the device that you're connected from. And remember to switch on the video and ensure that you have adequate background lighting at your place. If you are unable to join through video for any reason, request you to speak through the audio means. If the speaker shareholder has a connectivity problem, we will call on the next speaker to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker shareholder may again be called to speak after all the other registered speakers have spoken. We request the speaker shareholders to please limit their speech to 3 minutes and restrict their views, comments, and questions only to the scheme for which this meeting has been convened. During the course of the meeting, shareholders facing technical difficulties may kindly contact the helpline number provided in the notice convening this meeting. As you are all aware, the Companies Act of 2013 and SEBI listing regulations provide for electronic voting. Accordingly, the company provided to its members the facility to cast their vote through remote electronic voting system administered by the NSDL. Facility for voting at the meeting is also made available for those members who have not cast their vote through the remote electronic voting system and are participating in this meeting. Such members may please visit NSDL's e-voting website and cast their vote while continuing to watch the proceedings of this meeting. Mr. P.N. Parekh, failing him, Ms. Jigyasa Ved, failing her, Mr. Mitesh Dabliwala of Parekh and Associates, practicing company secretaries, have been appointed as scrutinizers to scrutinize the votes cast at this meeting and through remote electronic voting process. Since the meeting is being held through audiovisual means and the resolution forming part of the notice Convening this meeting has already been put to vote through the remote electronic voting. The practice of proposing and seconding of resolutions is not required and will not be followed. Thank you for your attention. Over to you, Chairman.
Thank you. Good afternoon, shareholders. I welcome you all to this special shareholders meeting convened in terms of the directions of the Honorable NCLT Mumbai Bench in the matter of the scheme of amalgamation amongst Tata Steel Limited and the Tinplate Company Limited and their respective shareholders. The Board of Directors of the company, pursuant to the directions of the Honorable NCLT, wide order dated May 16, 2023, has appointed me as a chairperson to preside over the proceedings of this meeting. As the requisite quorum is present, I now call the meeting to order. Before I proceed further, I would like to request all the directors who have joined over video conference to introduce themselves. VK Sharma.
Good afternoon, shareholders. My name is Vijay Kumar Sharma. I am an independent director on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I am participating in this NCLT convened meeting through video conference from Dubai. Thank you.
Mr. Noel Tata.
Good afternoon, shareholders. My name is Hon'ble Tata. I am a non-executive director and the vice chairman on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I'm participating in this NCLT convened meeting through video conference from Mumbai.
Mr. Deepak Kapoor.
Good afternoon, shareholders. My name is Deepak Kapoor. I am an independent director on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I am participating in this NCLT convened meeting through video conference from New Delhi. Thank you.
Mr. Farida Kambata. Miss Farida, you are on mute.
Sorry. Good afternoon, shareholders. I'm Farida Kambata, and I'm an independent director on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I'm participating in this NCLT convened meeting through video conference from Mumbai. Thank you.
Ms. Bharati Gupta Ramola.
Good afternoon, shareholders. I am Bharti Gupta Ramola, an independent director on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I am participating in this NCLT convened meeting through video conferencing from my residence in Gurgaon. Thank you.
Dr. Shekhar Mande. Shekhar, you are on mute. Shekhar, can't hear you.
My name is Shekhar Mande. I am an independent director on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I am participating in this NCLT convened meeting from Pune.
Saurabh Agarwal.
Good afternoon, shareholders. My name is Saurabh Agarwal. I am a non-executive director on the board of Tata Steel Limited. I am participating in this NCLT convened meeting through my office at Bombay House video conference. Thank you.
With me present here are TV Narendran, MD and CEO, Kaushik Chatterjee, ED and CFO, and Parvatisam Kanchinadam, Company Secretary and Legal Officer. Mr. Subramanian Vivek and Pinaki Chaudhary, representatives of the statutory auditors, and PN Parik, representing the secretarial auditors, are also attending the meeting. Pursuant to the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the Honorable NCLT has directed this meeting be held through video conference or other audiovisual means. The format of this meeting is in compliance with the directions of the Honorable NCLT and the applicable circulars issued by MCA in this regard. As per the directions of the Honorable NCLT, the notice convening this meeting, along with the statement in terms of Section 102, read with Section 230 to Section 232 of the Companies Act 2013, the related rules thereunder, SEBI listing regulations, secretarial standards and other applicable SEBI circulars, the scheme of amalgamation and other relevant documents in connection with the said scheme has already been sent to the shareholders through electronic means. Also, in accordance with the directions of the Hon'ble NCLT, advertisements containing the details of the meeting and e-voting were duly published in English as well as Marathi newspapers. A live streaming of the proceedings of the meeting is also being made available through the website of NSDL. The company has taken the requisite steps to enable shareholders to participate and vote on the resolution being considered at this meeting through e-voting. The company has also provided the facility of remote e-voting to shareholders between June 24th through June 27th, 2023 through the services of NSDL. The company has received 10 letters along with the board resolutions from the corporate shareholders appointing and authorizing representatives under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013 in respect of 413 crore 19 lakh 10,850 ordinary equity shares representing 33.81% of the total voting capital. Since the physical attendance of the shareholders is dispensed with, the requirement of appointing proxies is not applicable. The documents that have been referred to in the notice are open for inspection. Before we proceed, let me briefly talk a little bit about the transaction. We are here to consider and seek shareholders' approval on the scheme of amalgamation amongst Tata Steel Limited and the Tinplate Company of India Limited and their respective shareholders. This is being done as part of the simplification journey of the Tata Steel. Tata Steel, as you know, is a globally leading steel company with over 100 years of experience in this space. On the other hand, the Tinplate Company of India Limited is a subsidiary of Tata Steel and is in the business of manufacture of tinplate and tinplate related products, which is a value-added product of the hot roll coil. The proposed amalgamation will consolidate the business of both the companies, and through the amalgamation, we expect to achieve greater business synergies and also integration of the end-to-end supply chain. The amalgamation will also enable us to share best practices on cross-functional learnings and utilize each other's facilities in a more efficient manner. Accordingly, on September 22nd, 2022, the Board of Directors of both the companies approved the proposed amalgamation. The scheme has received the approval of the Securities and Exchange Board of India and BSE Limited and the National Stock Exchange Limited. The scheme is currently pending with the Hon'ble NCLT Mumbai Bench, which has directed the company to convene this meeting to seek the approval of the shareholders. Thank you all. And now I would like to request all the speaker shareholders to express their comment. And since this is a single item shareholder meeting, I would request shareholders to be very brief and only speak regarding this particular resolution. Anyway, we have the AGM coming up in due course, where we will take other questions. Thank you all. Let me invite Arun Kumar Bopanna.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Arun.
Sir, yesterday you were at your best. 36 meeting was the best. You are so relaxed and smiling all through. I hope you'll continue the same tempo today too. Good afternoon to everybody there. Sir, this merger is a tiny move by Tata Steel to be part of J&T Tata's more significant moves, which it did more than a century ago, surely blessed and driven by the divine. My question is, what are the legal costs, time, energy, and money that go into the merger? How will the staff be absorbed, VRS or moved to advisory role? Are there any differences in accounts due to the regrouping and reclassification? The increased capital outlay on urban infrastructure, I think the government has given a budget in the budget, and this is the right time for this merger. Lastly, sir, it is said, rivers are sure where to go. It does not want to go anywhere else. Rivers have no doubt and they are restful. Likewise, Tata Steel is going where it should go with the finest management we have. Tata Steel has done remarkable work over a century. It should have its own place under the sun. With this, I support this measure wholeheartedly. Thank you very much. Keep smiling, sir. I'll be happy.
Thank you, Arun. Mr. Jaychand? Mr. Jaychand?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. Our company deserves much more respect than the current market cap after completing a decade of successful operations, profitability, dividend history, and becoming one of the strongest brand in our respective segment. Sir, first of all, I would like to know how, according to you, how definitely this merger is going to be beneficial for the company as well as for the shareholders. But what are the insights, if you can just give us some details that what will be the future our roadmap of the company after the merger, and what are the positive things will be taken up after this merger? You can just enlighten us on that, sir. And what is the complete cost involved for this particular merger? This merger should have been done, we were expecting 2 years before itself. There were rumors, but unfortunately it is happening now. So we are really glad that company has taken some appropriate step, and explain us about the cost involved in this merger, sir. And nothing much to ask, sir. Related questions will be taken up in the annual general body meeting. Our best wishes to the management, sir. I wish the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And thank you for giving the opportunity, sir. Hope to see you in the physical AGM next year, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sarath Kumar Shah?
Hello.
Yes.
Today, you are not the chairman of Tata Sons, but the appointed chairman of the meeting. Anyway, I fully support the amalgamation process of Tata Steel with Tinplate. And what is my opinion? This particular amalgamation is insignificant because Tata Steel size, that is, it has got 1,222 shares, whereas the Tinplate has got 10.46 crore shares only. That means the size is Tata Steel is 122 times bigger than the Tinplate. And if you just see page number 237, all details are given how much Tata Steel is bigger than Tinplate. Again, sir, I refer page number 101, and what I found, this particular company, Tinplate, is a very old company, but its results of 22-23 are not comparable with the previous year of 21-22. Previous year, it was the PAT was 352 crores, which is now down by 142 crores. And the earnings per share has come down from 33.62 to 30.62. And again, the employment cost this particular year is higher. Previous year, it was less than the half of the PAT. So, looking at whether the performance of the company is not that good, as this is when we are doing amalgamation. So, what is your view that we should express, sir? And regarding ratio, what I felt that both the companies are listed, and valuers, what they have said, it looks like just a procedure, because we know what is the price of Tata Steel, what is the price of Tinplate. So basically, ratio fixing is just a procedure for that for NCLT. And my another observation is, Tata Sons hold 33.92% shares in Tata Steel. Tata Sons holding 33.92. So whatever shares are allotted will be only 1/3 will come to Tata Steel, and the rest of the will go to the public. It's a good thing. It's not bad thing. Another thing, sir, my observation in this particular document, page number 196 to page number 220, the font size is so small that I could not read this, so I just neglected this and I don't have any comment also. Next time, at least you should see that at least the document should be readable. And what has happened? All the time I'm getting a call from your side that why you are not joining 27th June meeting. I have not received a email for 27th June notice, so I could not join, sir. And another thing, sir, you are talking about voting. See, I cannot go from this platform to voting platform. Some meetings, what happens, there is a voting button is there. Once my speech is over, even once I press that button, automatically I'll go for voting. And this type of facility should be available so that, because I cannot go close this platform and go to a voting platform. So if you can do this next time for further meetings, that will be okay. And last point, sir, I'm able to see Noel Tata in the meeting after 4-5 years. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity. Thank you very much, sir.
Chetan Chada. Chetan Chada.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Can you see me?
Once you start speaking, I'll be able to see you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to give me the chance to speak with you. And I am happy to see you again. And I am received call from Mr. PK also for the clarification from I am asking from you to yesterday. सर कुछ क्लैरिफिकेशन थी जो मेरी पेंडिंग थी, तो उन्होंने भी मेरी उसको पेंडेंसी में रखा है। और आज की जो कंपनी टिनप्लेट कंपनी जो है हमारी टाटा स्टील में, ये भी मर्ज होने जा रही है, उसके ऊपर सर थोड़ी सी 3-4 क्वेश्चंस जो हैं जो मेरे पे मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं पाया, तो प्लीज उसके बारे में थोड़ा क्लैरिफिकेशन जरूर दें। पेज नंबर 80 के ऊपर सर, जहां हमारी डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट सब्सिडीज हैं, उसके अंदर सर 25 और 125 कंपनीज हैं जो कि हमारी सब्सिडीज डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट हैं। उसके पास भी क्या सर हमारी टिनप्लेट कंपनी की होल्डिंग्स हैं? तो उसके बारे में पेज नंबर 80 पे कोई भी डिटेल में नहीं बताया गया। अगर उनके पास भी कंपनी की होल्डिंग है शेयर्स की, तो उसके बारे में जरूर प्रिस्क्राइब जरूर करके बताएं कि उनके पास कितनी कितनी होल्डिंग है। दूसरी बात सर, जहां पेज नंबर 101 पे मैंने देखा कि हमारी अदर इनकम जो है वो लास्ट ईयर 15 करोड़ 9 लाख के अकॉर्डिंगली 17.58 करोड़ हो गई है, क्योंकि वैसे वो लैक्स में दी गई है, जबकि सारी बैलेंस शीट जो थी वो करोड़ में चल रही थी, लेकिन 101 पेज पे उसको लैक्स में बदल दिया गया। आई डोंट थिंक सो। जब करोड़ में बैलेंस शीट चल रही हो तो करोड़ में ही चलती रहे तो ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है। तो कंपनी की जो अदर इनकम है वो एकदम से टिनप्लेट की बढ़ गई है ऑलमोस्ट 2.5 करोड़ रुपीज। जहां तक मैं फाइनेंस कॉस्ट देख रहा हूँ सर 170 लाख से 476 लाख पे पहुंचा दी है। ये भी पॉइंट एक समझ नहीं पाया, काफी टिपिकल पॉइंट है। जबकि हमारे पास इस साल में जो लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर 22 से इस साल का फाइनेंशियल ईयर का जो लोन था बेसिकली वो बढ़ गया है, लेकिन उसके बावजूद हमारे पास अदर इनकम भी काफी बढ़ गई है। जहां तक सर मैं पेज नंबर 29 पे देख रहा था, उसके अंदर एसेट अप्रोच जो एनएवी मेथड से दी हुई है, उसकी बुक वैल्यू जो दी है 91.6 दी हुई है और वैल्यू पर शेयर की दी हुई है 190.9। आई डोंट थिंक सो कि इसे कैसे निकाला गया है। इसके ऊपर एक बार दोबारा रिमार्केबल अप्रोच देखने की जरूरत है। और जहां तक मैं शेयर होल्डर की तरफ से सोचता हूँ, ये एज अ शेयर होल्डर सोचता हूँ, तो वो मैनेजमेंट को हमारा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू भी रखना चाहिए, क्योंकि मैंने जो आपसे कल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू रखा था शायद समझ नहीं पाए थे आप लोग। तो मैंने मिस्टर पीके को क्लैरिफाई जरूर किया है कि जब टाटा बीएसएल हमारे अंदर 2021 के अंदर मर्ज हुई थी, तो हमारे को 15 शेयर के ऊपर एक शेयर टाटा स्टील का मिला था। तब टाटा स्टील की फेस वैल्यू 10 रुपीज थी और मार्केट शेयर प्राइस 1100 रुपीज के अराउंड था, और टाटा बीएसएल का शेयर प्राइस था 106 रुपीज से 108 रुपीज का। हमें उसके 15 शेयर के बदले में एक शेयर टाटा स्टील मिला, जिसकी फेस वैल्यू करंट मार्केट आज की डेट में 2 साल के बाद 1 रुपए की फेस वैल्यू है। हमें 10 शेयर बन गए एक शेयर के बदले में, जिसकी मार्केट वैल्यू आज की डेट में भी 110 रुपीज के अराउंड ही है। और जो कि टाटा बीएसएल के 15 शेयर के बदले हमें टाटा स्टील के एक शेयर मिला था, उसके 15 के बदले में जो हमारे को एक शेयर मिला था, उसकी करंट मार्केट वैल्यू अगर आज 1600 रुपए होती तो आज उसके बदले में हमारी आज की वैल्यू 1100 रुपये रह गई है। और जब हम इस कंपनी की कैपिटलाइजेशन है जो कि टोटल 8350 करोड़ से बढ़ाकर टाटा स्टील की 8776.50 करोड़ करने जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि 1 to 23 करोड़ और 1 to 39 करोड़ ऑलमोस्ट 25% और 26% ऑलमोस्ट हम कंपनी को स्टेक देंगे, जो अनदर कंपनीज का जो हमारी टाटा स्टील का स्टेक जाएगा, उससे मार्केट में वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाएगा। तो स्मॉल इन्वेस्टर पे उसका बहुत बड़ा इम्पैक्ट आने वाला है, क्योंकि उससे सेलिंग प्रेशर मार्केट का बढ़ जाता है। यदि जो शेयर नए शेयर होल्डर को हम इक्विटी दे रहे हैं, उन पे अगर हम किसी तरीके से क्लॉज लगाएं 1 से 3 साल का, जो एकदम से सेलिंग प्रेशर ना कर सकें, तो इसके लिए स्मॉल इन्वेस्टर के ऊपर काफी बड़ा इम्पैक्ट आएगा। इस बात को बोर्ड में रखने की बहुत जरूरत है। और जो भी आपने शेयर होल्डर के बारे में सोचा है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा ध्यान रखें, क्योंकि आपके मेन डिसीजन जो है कि कल को वॉल्यूम बढ़ने से शेयर होल्डर पे उसका बहुत बड़ा इम्पैक्ट आता है। क्योंकि अगर हम देखेंगे लास्ट 2 ईयर से शेयर प्राइस जो है वो मार्केट काफी ऊपर की बूम पे जा चुकी है, लेकिन शेयर का प्राइस जो है उसमें अप्रिसिएशन नहीं हो रहा, क्योंकि उसको ऊपर जाने के लिए या हम अपनी एप्रिसिएशन को बढ़ाने के लिए जब हम उसके ऊपर प्रेशर डालते जाएंगे, जिस तरीके से हम दोबारा से इतना बड़ा प्रेशर डालने जा रहे हैं वॉल्यूम का, तो उसके लिए आपको देखना बहुत जरूरी है। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच टू गिवन मी द चांस।
Thank you, Mr. Ashit Pathak.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, very audible.
Yes. Good evening, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, Company Secretary, fellow members joining at Honorable NCLT Convened meeting of Tata Steel Limited regarding amalgamation of Tinplate Company of India Limited with Tata Steel Limited. Sir, I have successfully casted the resolution in favor. Now I am just sharing my views. I, as a also member of Tinplate Company Limited, which a debt-free company and net worth near about 12,631 millions and long-term assets is 24,033 millions. And last financial year, dividend payout 40%. So after amalgamation, what will the additional benefit we as a member, I as a member of Tinplate get from Tata Steel? And the reasons for the merger, rationalizations of future business perspectives, cost optimization, and other various factors mentioned in the notice. My view is that the strategies and roadmap my company management team taken for overall controlling strategies amalgamated companies for additional rewarding the members of Tata Steel. The share exchange ratio is very feasible. I also calculated 10 shares of Tinplate against the 10 shares of Tinplate, 33 shares of Tata Steel will be the member of Tinplate India Limited. Sir, my previous speakers also mentioned the total cost borne by this amalgamation. If possible, show some highlights. And status overall, the employees of Tinplate Company Limited after the amalgamation and time bound to complete the amalgamation. And finally, in a media report, the Tata Steel ongoing in the expansion plan, rupees 16,000 crores in financial year 25. And the rising of domestic demand is very feasible. So throw some highlights overall the rewarding policy of members of Tata Steel Limited. Nothing to say more. I assent this resolution. Thanking you, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Ashok Kumar Jain. Mr. Ashok Kumar Jain.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Shashi Jain, joint shareholder of Ashok Kumar Jain. So, sir, first of all, good afternoon, Chairman sir, Board of Directors and co-shareholders attending the e-meeting. Sir, I have full faith in the management, and I would also like to thank the Secretarial Department for arranging this e-meeting and enabling me to join from faraway places like Delhi. And sir, I would like to thank the company secretary as he always helps to clear the doubts quickly and timely. Sir, I just have one query that I would like to know how will this merger benefit the shareholders and how much will be the benefit for the shareholders? Thank you once again.
Thank you. Sanil Parikh.
We seem to be missing Mr. Parikh.
Mr. Rangwala.
We seem to be missing Mr. Rangwala.
Mr. Anand Prakash Jindal.
We seem to be missing Mr. Jindal.
Mr. Satish Shah.
We seem to be missing Mr. Shah.
Kamal Kishore Jawar.
हेलो, मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
आ रहा है सर.
हाँ, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू. हमारे चेयरमैन साहब, हेलो
सर. हेलो.
मैं कुछ भी इतना ज्यादा नहीं बोलता हूँ साहब. मेरे साथी शेयर होल्डर जो पहले 2-3 जो क्वेश्चन करे, मैं उसको दोहराना नहीं चाहता हूँ. आज मैनेजमेंट जो भी काम कर रहे हैं बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है हमारे को. आज ये टाटा ग्रुप है, कभी इन्वेस्टर को धोखा नहीं होगा. जो आप कर रहे हैं मैं उसको प्रपोज करता हूँ. और सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट बहुत एक्सेलेंट सर. कभी भी आज कल मीटिंग है तो हमारे को फोन करके बता दे भाई आपका सीरियल नंबर स्पीकर रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर है, आप लॉगिंग करिए. तो सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट टाइम टू टाइम हमारे को सर्विस देते हैं. मैं हैदराबाद से बोल रहा हूँ साहब, उनको भी है ना बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ. और हमारे साथी सूरज चंद्र सर, उनका जरा लिंक में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, थोड़ा आप बात करिए सर. उन भी कुछ 2 शब्द बोलना चाहते हैं.
हेलो, मेरा नाम सुरेश चंद जैन है सर. मैं भी स्पीकर रजिस्ट्रेशन किया था. और सर मेरा फोन के अंदर प्रॉब्लम आने से मैं कमल किशोर जी के अंदर मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. सर हमें घर में हमारे दादा के टाइम पे मैं स्कूल को जाता था तो टाटा बिल्डा मैं सुनता था. तो मैं टाटा और बिल्डा के शेयर, मेरे पास टाटा के भी पूरे क्वांटिटी है और बिल्डा के भी मैं लेके रखा हूँ सर. और मेरे वायु अभी 72 है. मैं कम से कम मैं 14-15 साल का था जब से मैं सुनता था, तो मैंने खरीद के रखा हूँ. और इस वक्त मैं पहली बार मैं कंपनी के अंदर मैं बात कर रहा हूँ सर. और कंपनी अच्छा कार्य कर रही है. हमें भी अच्छे से पैसे मिल रहे. और मैं आपको तथा आपकी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ. और सर आपने जो कंपनी के बारे में जो रूपरेखा रखी मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा है सर. और इसी प्रकार आप कार्य करते रहे. मैं भगवान से यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ आप दिन दूनी रात चौगुनी तरक्की करते हुए अपनी मंजिल की तरफ पहुंचेंगे. और सर मैं हैदराबाद से हम बात कर रहे हैं और वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस की वजह से आपके कंपनी की रूपरेखा जानने की जानकारी भी इसी प्रकार अगर वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस करे तो हमें सुनने का तथा 2 शब्द बोलने का और कंपनी की रूपरेखा जानने का शुभ अवसर मिलता है सर. बहुत बहुत आपने जो बोलने का मौका दिया उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर.
थैंक यू.
मेरा नाम सुरेश चंद जैन.
थैंक यू.
और कमल किशोर जी मैं बात कर रहा हूँ.
थैंक यू. अमित कुमार बैनर्जी.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Respected Chairman of the meeting, myself Amit Kumar Banerjee from City of Kolkata. Thank you for getting me connected and opportunity to speak such a wonderful meeting today organized by our company. It is the NCLT meeting in the matter of scheme of amalgamation of the Tinplate company with Tata Steel. Sir, I would like to know what are the significant, the rationale of this merger, Kindly share your views. Sir, new companies are created and listed for wealth creation of the investor. But surprisingly, Tata Group, gem of the company, are getting like Tinplate, are getting merged with Tata Group. Accidentally, I am also the shareholder of Tinplate company. It seems shareholders of Tinplate are not getting proper valuation. Years together, we waited for getting buyback, dividend for Tinplate company. But now Tinplate stands a gem company, is a good company. By doing this merger, it appears, sir, depriving non-promoter shareholders, yes, reflecting cash flow positive policy. Though it seems to me that Tata Steel employees will be the biggest beneficiary as they will get absolute control over this valuable asset of the company, asset of Tinplate, at a very reasonable price. I request the management to reconsider the strategy, keeping into this account the current IPO of Tata Technologies. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Over to you, sir. My name is Amit Kumar Banerjee. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Mr. Rendappa Gundluru. Mr. Gundluru. Mr. Gundluru. Available? Is present or? Okay. With that, we have come. Manoj Kumar Gupta. It's not that in my list. Manoj Kumar Gupta.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Manoj.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I am equity shareholder of Tata Steel Limited. So first of all, I thanks to you, your team, for the good approach and a right decision at a right time to merge the Tata Tinplate Company of India Limited with Tata Steel. बिकॉज सर ये बहुत साल से हम लोग डिमांड कर रहे थे, जब भी एजीएम होता था हम पूछते थे कि कब मर्ज होगी, क्योंकि आपकी जो होल्डिंग है उसमें 74% है, तो पूछते थे, तो आपने राइट समय में राइट डिसीजन लिया और ये हम लोग को एक बड़ी कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर बनाया. आज भी एक दो शेयर होल्डर ने कुछ प्राइस वैल्यू, सो आई डोंट थिंक दैट टाटा बिलीव इन द शेयर मार्केट प्राइस. What were the share price of Tata BSL and Tata Steel at the time of merger? But you now the NCLT concept has changed. Luckily, we have got the shares of Tata Steel. Now the entire equity is swapped by the new owner through NCLT. But thanks to you that you have saved us by merging the Tata BSL and giving the some shares of Tata Steel. But now it's a good decision to merge the Tinplate with the Tata Steel. All employees will be the part of Tata Steel. And I thanks to our beloved MD, Mr. Narendran, who is running the company smoothly in the worldwide. And what's your future prospect after merger of Tinplate Company of India Limited? Because the Tinplate business is inspiring and growing. So what is the future prospect? And I strongly support this resolution to merge the Tinplate with Tata Steel, because this will fulfill the long pending demand of the small investor of Tinplate. And sir, how much holding will go up of Tata Sons after this merger? How much holding will go up of Tata Sons in Tata Steel after this merger of Tinplate with Tata Steel? How much the holding will go up? And what will be the future of employees of Tinplate? Either every employee will be the part of Tata Steel. And last but least, I thanks to the company secretary and his team to help us to join this meeting through VC. And I thanks to you for your leadership to take the group on new heights under your leadership in every aspect in last 5 years. Even that a bad period of COVID which we have faced throughout the world, but we have come out and the group has strongly grown under your leadership. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manoj. With that, we have come to the end of all the shareholder comments. So let me answer the key questions that have been raised. They fall into the following 5 or 6 categories. First is, what will be the cost of this merger? The legal costs and other related costs will be less than 5 crores. The stamp duty cost may be around 50 to 20 crores. So that will be the total cost of the transaction. The number of people employed by the company in Tata Tinplate is 400 people. Women employees is 72. All of them will be fully absorbed in the new company in Tata Steel. So in Tata Steel, this will be a division and will have the full support of Tata Steel to be able to grow the tinplate business. Our expectation is that the tinplate business will be doubled, and that will be a good thing. And there will be a benefit in terms of procurement, and also there will be a benefit in terms of simplified governance structure. And there are no specific accounting implications to highlight. And the tinplate company will also benefit, rather the tinplate business within Tata Steel will also benefit from the economies of scale. And Mr. Sharat Kumar Sharma raised the question about the performance of the company from last year to this year. But as you know, last year was a very unique year where the steel prices were significantly high, and all steel companies, including Tata Steel, Tata Tinplate, and everybody else benefited significantly. So there is no fall in performance of the tinplate company, but the market conditions are slightly different this year. And in terms of the comment of Mr. Chetan Chadha, you talked about the 25 companies, none of them hold any holding. And you also talked about the lakhs versus crores in page 101. Yes, the tinplate company numbers in the P&L and balance sheet are represented in terms of crores because it's a much smaller number. And what is the additional benefit for shareholders? I believe that the Tata Steel stock with a simplified structure will continue to do well. Tata Steel is in a significant expansion mode. All the shareholders of tinplate company will get to participate in the growth of Tata Steel, because the Tata Steel's growth in the coming years is going to be significant compared to what tinplate company can do. Tinplate is a much smaller company and a much smaller market. Whereas in Tata Steel, our aim is to grow from 23 million tons currently to a capacity of 40 million tons during the course of this decade. And that growth will bring additional EBITDA, additional cash flows, additional profits, and hopefully additional dividends to all shareholders. And regarding the share market price, it's very difficult to comment. And hopefully with good performance in the coming years, you will also see an uptick in the share price. So the tinplate shareholders will get to participate in all of this growth opportunity that Tata Steel is pursuing. And then there was a question regarding the timeline. it's an NCLT process, but I can only say that we expect this to close this financial year. And the valuation, both the companies are listed companies. So the valuation is pretty much decided, and the share swap is all decided based on the stock price and the rules, fair valuation method. And then the Tata Sons holding is coming down actually because of this merger, because Tata Sons has holding in Tata Steel but does not have a holding in Tinplate company. So the Sons holding in Tata Steel will come down by 24 basis points, 0.24%. With that, I've answered all the questions raised. With that, I will now authorize Mr. Parvatisam Kanchanadam to conduct the voting procedure and conclude the meeting. The e-voting facility will remain open for additional 15 minutes. The results of the voting will be announced in 2 working days and will be intimated to the stock exchange and also to the website of the company and the NSDL. I thank all of you shareholders for participating in the meeting and for your support, and also want to thank all the directors for joining this meeting. Now, with all your consent of the shareholders, the board members, the management team and I will leave this meeting and request you all to be safe and see you soon. Thank you.
The electronic voting was kept open for 15 minutes, as was announced by the chairman. We now close the electronic voting process. I confirm that the requisite quorum was present throughout the meeting. The results of the meeting will be announced within 2 working days of the conclusion of this meeting. With this, I declare the meeting as closed. Thank you very much.